She used to look at the sky and believe she belonged. She used to sing in the darkness like the night was a song. She carried little dreams like flowers in her hands. She believed she could become anything she planned. And someone told her softly, stay close to me. And she mistook being needed for being seen. She started dimming slowly. She started hiding scars. She forgot the little girl who knew she was a star. Sometimes we lose our light, trying to be someone's sunrise. She forgot she was a star while chasing someone's sky. She forgot her own wings while learning how to fly. She gave away her colors, she gave away her dreams. She became a shadow of who she used to be. But stars don't stop shining just because clouds appear. The girl she thought was gone was always waiting here. The piano cries softly like a lullaby at night. The acoustic guitar whispers through the fading candlelight. Your memory is a river that I don't have to cross. I can love what we created without mourning what was lost. I don't need your approval to know my heart is true. I don't need another person to tell me what I can do. The world is still waiting, the sky is still mine. I am slowly remembering how beautiful I shine. I forgot I was a star, but I remember now. I don't need to shrink myself to make somebody proud. I can carry my sadness, I can carry my scars, and still be the woman who reaches for stars. Dear little girl inside me, I see you in the dark. You were never invisible, you were always a spark. The world may have changed you, the pain may have left marks, but nothing could destroy the light inside your heart. I know I am a star, even after goodbye, even after the tears, even after the nights. I lost someone I loved, I lost a dream somehow, but I found my own universe waiting inside me now. I forgot I was a star until the darkness reminded me I could shine. buried my feelings underneath the floor, locked away the memories I couldn't carry anymore. I stopped believing mornings could ever feel new. I stopped believing happiness could find its way through. I became a quiet room with nobody inside, a place full of echoes and things I tried to hide. I thought the pain had taken every beautiful part. I thought there was nothing left inside my heart. But even frozen hearts remember how to beat. The heart I buried is still beating. The soul I lost is still breathing. Under all the sadness, under all the scars, there is still a light inside the dark. I thought you took everything, I thought I was gone, but something inside me kept holding on. The piano cries softly, like tears in a dream. The pedal steel whispers through a midnight stream. The acoustic guitar trembles with a fragile sound, like a broken angel learning to stand. The photographs are fading, the memories are too. The person I was yesterday is finally breaking through. Depression was a winter that lasted for too long, but even the coldest seasons cannot stop the dawn. I was not empty, I was only waiting for myself. The heart I buried is still beating. The voice I silenced is still speaking. I am more than the heartbreak, more than goodbye, more than every lonely night. I survived. I forgive the years I spent hiding away. I forgive the tears I couldn't explain. I forgive the woman who thought she was weak. She was fighting battles nobody could see. The heart I buried is still beating. The dreams I abandoned are still breathing. I am not the ashes, I am not the pain, I am the sunrise after the rain. The felt piano fades into a quiet storm. The pedal steel cries into endless reverb. The darkness becomes gentle. The heartbeat becomes warm. I thought I buried my heart, but but it was waiting for me to come home. Every room still knows your footsteps, though you've been gone for years. The walls still breathe your silence, the windows hold my tears. I left the lights on for you, like maybe you'd come home. But every sunrise only proved I'm still here alone. Your jacket's in the hallway, your coffee cups untouched. I should have packed them yesterday, but I still need your ghost too much. I escaped your hands, but never escaped your shadow. I'm living in the house that your ghost built. Every memory is another window I forgot to close. Every hallway whispers your beautiful lies. Every bedroom teaches me how heartbreak survives. I can leave this place, but it follows where I go, because the hardest prison is the one inside my soul. Midnight tastes like whiskey, morning tastes like regret. I keep replaying conversations I wish we'd never said. You love me like a wildfire, then left me with the smoke. Now every breath I take still tastes like broken hope. The radio keeps playing songs we used to know. I changed the station every mile, but somehow you're still there. I'm sleeping in the ashes of promises we made, wrapped inside a blanket of every word you changed. You were heaven for a moment, then hell for every year. Now even peaceful silence sounds exactly like you're here. Was I ever really loved or only needed? Was I ever really seen or only convenient? If love was supposed to save me, why am I still drowning? Why does your goodbye keep sounding like my heartbeat? One day this old house will forget your name. The pictures will collect dust, the walls won't know your face. The windows will let sunlight in instead of endless rain. But tonight your ghost still sleeps beside my pain. You never lived here, only your memories did. And somehow, they never moved out. You never moved out. still saved, but I never press your name. My fingers know the pattern, like a song they still remember. 3 years of conversations, 3 years of saying stay, 3 years of trying to hold a love that slipped away. The room is getting colder, the night is getting long. I keep writing messages, then deleting everyone, because some hearts don't need answers, some hearts just need to heal. Some doors stay closed because they finally learn what's real. The hardest goodbye is the one you practice every night. This is the last call I never made, the last I miss you I never said, the last little piece of me that wanted you back. I finally let it go into the black. You were my addiction, you were my pain, the beautiful disaster I kept trying to save. But love shouldn't feel like begging to breathe, so tonight I choose the part of me. The part of me. The highway lights are dancing across my bedroom wall, like tiny little memories that don't know how to fall. I used to check your status, I used to count the hours, waiting for a message that never gave me power. I confused your distance with something I could fix. I confused your silence with a love that needed time. I carried every problem that was never mine, and somewhere in the process I forgot my own heart. I became the person who disappeared from the start. This is the last call I never made, the last midnight question I never asked. Not because I stopped loving, not because I don't care, but because I finally realized I wasn't living there. Maybe someday you'll wonder where I went, maybe someday you'll miss what you spent. But I won't be waiting beside the same old door. I won't be the woman who begs anymore. This is the last call, and I'm letting it die. No more staring at the phone, no more asking why. The silence isn't punishment, the silence is peace. The night isn't empty, it's finally mine to keep. I almost called you, but then I remembered the person I was calling was the reason I had to heal. I gave away my mornings, I gave away my dreams, I gave away the woman I I learned how to disappear without saying goodbye. I carried your anger, I carried your pain. I wore your broken pieces like they were my name. I thought when you left me there would be nothing inside, just an empty room where my old self died. But somewhere beneath the ashes, something was still alive. There was one last piece of me I couldn't destroy, a tiny little heartbeat I couldn't avoid. After all the darkness, after all the tears, a voice inside the silence said, I'm still here. You took my confidence, you took my trust, you took all the dreams I buried in us. But you couldn't take the last piece of me. The last piece of me. The piano cries softly like rain on the floor. The pedal still remembers the girl I was before. Through the empty night, a song about a heart learning how to fight. The mirror shows a woman with tired eyes and scars, but she still standing after everything so hard. Depression tried to convince me I would always feel this way, but every sunrise proved I could survive another day. Sometimes the smallest flame is enough to start again. To survive. To the heart I abandoned, I'm sorry I left you alone. I'm sorry I searched for love in places that weren't home. You were there through every tear, you were there through every scar. You were the little light that stayed inside the dark. The last piece of me became everything. The reason I woke up, the reason I sing. I lost who I was, trying to hold on to you, but I found something stronger, a heart that was true. True. The felt piano fades beneath midnight rain. The pedal steel cries one final note. The darkness slowly turns into dawn. I thought you destroyed me, but you only uncovered the part of me that refused to disappear. Used to have a voice that filled up every room. I used to chase the sunlight. I used to make flowers bloom. Then I learned your sadness. Then I learned your pain. I started hiding pieces so you would never leave again. I became your comfort. I became your cure. I forgot that my own heart needed something too. I looked into the mirror and whispered my own name, but it sounded like a stranger calling from far away. The hardest part of losing yourself is realizing you were there the whole time. I became a memory before I was gone, a picture on the wall, a song nobody sang. I was still breathing, but I wasn't really living. I was surviving everything I couldn't say. I gave away my colors, I gave away my light, trying to keep a love that was already saying goodbye. The piano cries softly, like rain on broken glass. The pedals steal as morning, everything that couldn't last. Through the midnight air, a melody for a woman, learning how to care. The empty room remembers every night I cried, every time I said I was okay, when I was falling inside. Depression was a shadow following me home, making me believe I deserved to be alone. But even a forgotten heart can learn a new rhythm. I became a memory before I was gone, but memories can wake up and hearts can carry on. I was not the damage, I was not the pain, I was a quiet survivor, standing in the rain. I forgive the woman who disappeared slowly, who thought love meant sacrifice, who thought being lonely was better than goodbye. She was just afraid, she was just tired, she was holding a fire that almost expired. I became a memory before I was gone, but now I am returning to where I belong. Not the person you wanted, not the person I became, but the woman underneath, who still knows her name. Who still knows her name. The felt piano, the felt piano, the felt piano, the felt piano fades. I thought I disappeared, but I was only waiting for myself to come back. I kept the lights burning in every room we knew. I saved the quiet corners that still belong to you. I watered all the flowers you forgot were there. I held together pieces that were already disappearing. I learned your favorite silence, I learned your every pain. I carried all your storms while standing in the rain. But when I needed shelter, when I needed you the most, I found myself alone inside the home I built. I was so busy being your safe place, I forgot I needed one too. I was a home that nobody came back to, a place full of memories, a heart still waiting for you. I left the door open, I left the lights on, but you were already gone long before goodbye. I gave you my forever, I gave you my truth. I lost myself trying to save you. The piano falls slowly like rain against the glass. The pedal steel cries softly for everything that passed. Through the empty hallway, a song about a woman who finally walked away. The bedroom holds echoes of nights I couldn't sleep, the promises I protected, the secrets I had to keep. Depression was a shadow following me home, a voice that kept reminding me how tired I had become. But even an abandoned house can open the windows and breathe again. I was a home that nobody came back to, but now I am rebuilding a place that belongs to me too. No more empty waiting, no more borrowed dreams, no more losing pieces of who I used to be. I forgive the woman who stayed by the door. She was hoping for love, she was searching for more. She didn't know leaving could be a kind of grace. She didn't know freedom could look like an empty space. I was a home that nobody came back to, but I found a heartbeat hidden underneath the ruins. The walls may be broken, the memories may stay, but this house is mine now, and I'm finding my way. I'm finding my way. The felt piano felt piano. The pedal steel cries one final goodbye. Rain becomes softer, morning begins. I waited for someone to come home. Then I realized I was the home I needed. I still wake up slowly, reach into the side for a hand that isn't there, for a voice that used to lie. The room is getting colder, but somehow I can breathe. The silence feels different, like it's finally mine to keep. I used to hate the mornings, they reminded me you were gone. Now they remind me I survived another one. The woman looks tired but alive. She carries every goodbye, but she's still here tonight. I thought an empty room meant I lost everything. Maybe there is space for me again. The empty side of the bed still knows my name. It remembers all the nights I cried through the pain. It knows every secret I was too afraid to say. Every piece of myself I slowly gave away, but the empty side of the bed is teaching me to see I wasn't abandoned, I was returning back to me. The piano falls gently like rain on the floor. The steel guitar cries softly for the girl I was before. The acoustic strings are breathing through the midnight air, like a voice from the past saying, you are still there. The old pictures are fading, the colors aren't as bright, but maybe that's okay. Not everything survives. Some memories are prisons, some doors need to close, some flowers only grow after letting go. I spent years searching for someone to save me. I forgot I was still waiting inside the empty side of the bed. It holds all the moments I thought I couldn't escape. But every lonely evening, every tear that fell was a little reminder I was coming back to myself. If love comes again, I hope it feels different, like sunlight through curtains, not a storm I have to survive. I hope I don't shrink, I hope I don't disappear. I hope someone loves the person standing here. The empty side of the bed doesn't hurt the same. The silence isn't calling your name anymore. It sounds like freedom, it sounds like peace, it sounds like a heart finally learning to breathe. I felt the empty space was where you left me, but it was where I finally found myself. For 7 in the morning, the gas pump clicks again. Another tank is full, but I'm running out within. The cashier barely looks up. She's seen this face before. A woman buying coffee instead of something more. Outside, the blue neon trembles across the soaking ground, like heaven lost its signal and forgot this little town. I keep staring at the highway, every pair of headlights pass, wondering if one of them will finally be your last. Hope can become a habit long after love is gone. I'm still standing at the gas station where I waited forever, watching every highway promise we'd be together. Every passing engine sounds a little like your voice. Every mile reminds me love wasn't really a choice. You left one winter morning without a final prayer, but every lonely midnight still finds me waiting there. The coffee's turned to ice now. The sunrise hides in gray. Even the birds sound tired of singing through this pain. Your old flannel jacket still folded in the sea. I should have thrown it away instead of letting memories breathe. The road signs keep on changing, but my heart never does. I'm still holding conversations with someone that never was. A dream built out of apologies, disappeared. I'm still standing at the gas station where I waited forever, learning that some endings don't become any lighter. Every blinking neon spells your name in blue, but dawn keeps quietly reminding me the road no longer belongs to you. I wasn't waiting for your truck to return. I was waiting for the ache to stop burning. I wasn't waiting for another goodbye. I was waiting to recognize the woman still alive. So tonight I'll leave the coffee on the counter. I'll leave your memory with the rainwater. I'll let this empty station keep our last goodbye. Some places are meant to stay behind, and if these lonely highways ever call my name again, I'll remember even the longest roads eventually end. I thought I was waiting for you, but I was really waiting for myself to stop looking down the road. Nobody saw me disappear. I learned how to smile with a heart full of cracks. Learned how to answer, I'm fine right back. Nobody noticed the lights getting dim. Nobody noticed I was losing myself within. I kept all the pictures, I deleted the pain. I kept all the memories and swallowed the rain. You walked away slowly, but I faded first. Long before goodbye, I was already hurt. The saddest kind of leaving is disappearing while you're still there. Nobody saw me disappear. I was standing right beside them, laughing in the daylight, dying in the silence. I became a ghost before I became gone, a broken little melody. Nobody sang along. You took my heart and left the empty space. Now I look in the mirror and barely know my face. The bedroom feels colder than it did before. Your side of the closet still waits by the door. I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the tears. I miss the person I was before the years. The highway outside keeps calling my name like it knows every mile I've driven through pain. from behind the clouds. Even the stars feel too far away now. Nobody saw me disappear, not even me. I lost little pieces nobody could see. I gave all my flowers to a garden that died. Forgot I was growing somewhere deep inside. Never broken. Maybe I was just tired, trying to keep warm beside a dying fire. Maybe the girl in the mirror still knows how to breathe. Maybe she's waiting for someone to choose me. Again. Nobody saw me disappear, but I'll make sure they see the moment I come back to the woman I used to be. I was lost, but I was only hiding, waiting for myself to come home. Looked into the mirror at 3 in the morning. The room was dark, the house was quiet, and I didn't recognize the eyes looking back at me. They carried every goodbye. Every night I cried silently. I know her story, I know her pain, I know every scar she tried to hide away. But I don't know her laughter, I don't know her dreams. I don't know what she wanted before she became empty. Sometimes losing yourself feels like waking up inside someone else's life. The woman in the mirror doesn't know me yet. She knows all my wounds, she knows all my regrets, but she hasn't met the girl beneath the fear, the one who still believes there is something beautiful here. I spent so long surviving, I forgot how to begin. But maybe this reflection is where I meet myself again. The piano falls softly, like snow in December. The steel guitar cries for everything I remember. Through the empty room, like an old forgotten song, its way back through. The photographs are fading, the colors aren't the same, but I see a little fire behind those tired eyes again. Depression comes quietly, it sits beside my bed, but I don't let the darkness tell me who I am. A broken heart can still learn a brand new rhythm. The woman in the mirror doesn't know me yet, but every day I show her she's worth loving. I don't need to erase everything I've been through. The scars are part of the story, but they are not the truth. Dear woman in the mirror, I'm sorry I ignored you. I'm sorry I left you waiting in the dark. I'm sorry I believed you weren't enough. You were always there. You were always worth saving. The woman in the mirror is starting to know me. The eyes look softer, the heart feels less lonely. She still has questions, she still carries pain, but she is finally learning she will never disappear again. The pedal steel cries softly into the night. Rain becomes distant, the room breathes. I thought I lost myself, but I was only waiting to recognize my own reflection. There was a girl beneath the dust. Nobody knew she was there, buried underneath the memories and the weight she had to bear. She stopped looking in mirrors, she stopped singing her songs. She spent so many years believing that she was the one who was wrong. She carried every apology that was never hers to say. She carried every heartbreak and called it love's price to pay. She built a home for someone who was always halfway gone, and forgot the little girl inside her who had been waiting all along. She wasn't lost forever, she was only hidden under everything she survived. This is the girl beneath the dust, the one you never got to know, the one who kept on breathing when she had nowhere else to go. She was buried under silence, she was covered up by pain, but every tear she cried alone was washing off the rain. She is not the girl you left behind, she is not the broken one, she is the woman right like a cage when I counted every mistake written on my heart's page. I thought love meant surrender. I thought pain meant I cared. I thought losing pieces of myself meant somebody would stay there. But a heart isn't a place for someone to come and hide. A soul isn't a sacrifice you make just to survive. I stopped chasing your shadows. I stopped begging for signs. I started finding all the pieces that were always mine. This is the girl beneath the dust, finally opening her eyes. The one who found a heartbeat after years of saying goodbye. Oh, she doesn't need your rescue. She doesn't need your name. She doesn't need permission to walk away from pain. Oh, tonight she opens windows, lets the cold wind enter in, lets the ghosts leave quietly, lets a new life begin. The photographs are fading, the memories can stay, but they don't control the woman standing here today. This is the girl beneath the dust, and she is finally alive. The darkness tried to bury her, but it couldn't stop her rise. The road is still uncertain, the scars are still apart, but every broken piece she found was a piece of her heart. You were a chapter, you were a storm, you were the night before her dawn. I thought you took everything from me, but you only uncovered the girl. I forgot I was. I thought you took everything from me. I thought you took everything from me. But you only uncovered the girl I forgot I was. I used to write my own story with my own little dreams. I used to chase the sunlight, I used to believe. I had a heart full of colors, I had a voice of my own. I had a place in this world before I made yours my home. I started wearing your sadness, I started carrying your pain. I started losing my reflection every time I said your name. I thought love meant surrender, I thought love meant sacrifice. I didn't see I was disappearing a little every night. I buried so much of myself just to keep us alive. There is a girl buried under your name, still breathing softly something true. The girl I buried was waiting for me too. The piano cries softly, like a dream in the rain. Every sick guitar whispers every forgotten name. Your side of the bed is empty, your voice is fading slow, but the silence finally tells me what I needed to know. I don't need to hate you, I don't need to run. You were a beautiful chapter, but you were never the whole book. I can miss what we were, I can let the memories stay without giving away myself. Another day. There is a girl buried under your name. She is opening her eyes now. She's learning again. She doesn't need permission, she doesn't need your hand. She is finding her own heartbeat. She is learning who she am. I whisper to the girl I left behind, I'm sorry I forgot you, I'm sorry I lost your light. You carried me through storms, you carried every scar. You were always the strongest part of who we are. The girl under your name is finally coming free. She's not who she was, but she is becoming me. She lost a love story, she lost a dream too, but she found the one heart that always stayed true. I buried myself trying to keep you. Now I'm digging my way back to me. There was a time I knew exactly who I was, before your arms became my shelter, before I needed your love. I had my own little dreams, I had my own little sky. I had a voice that wasn't afraid to ask the world why. Then I became your everything, the person standing near, the one who understood your silence, the one who dried your tears. I answered when you called me, I came whenever you fell. But somewhere in your story, I've forgotten myself as well. I heard your name so often, I forgot the sound of mine. I forgot the name I used to answer to. I forgot the girl who knew what she could do. I became a reflection of everything you needed. I became a broken heart that nobody could see. survived. The piano cries softly like a whisper in the rain. The acoustic guitar holds me through the memories and pain. I still think about you sometimes. I still wonder how you've been, but I don't chase your shadow like I did back then. I can love what we were, I can miss what we lost without losing myself again, no matter what the cost. The girl I left behind me is standing at my door. She says, I've been waiting for you, I can't wait anymore. I remember the name I forgot to answer to. I remember the heart that was always true. I am more than a memory, more than someone's goodbye. I am more than the tears I cried every night. Say my name softly, let me hear it again. Not the name you gave me, the one that lives within. The girl beneath the sadness, the soul beneath the scars, the woman who was shining before she fell apart. I know the name I answer to now. I found the lost girl somewhere beneath the clouds. I lost a love story, I lost a dream we made, but I found my own voice at the end of the pain. I forgot my name while trying to become yours. Now I remember I was always mine. There was a girl on the porch, waiting under the rain, holding on to a promise that never came again. She watched every highway, she listened for your car. She believed every goodbye wasn't really where you are. She kept the door unlocked, she kept the lights burning bright. She spent so many evenings talking to the night. She told herself tomorrow would bring you back somehow, but tomorrow kept arriving without you coming home. She wasn't waiting for you, she was waiting for the love she thought she lost. The girl who waited in the rain finally walked inside. She stopped chasing footsteps that disappeared into the night. She stopped holding flowers for a garden that had died. She stopped asking broken hearts to explain why they cried. You were the protected the thunder she called home. But the girl who waited in the rain found she was never alone. I remember all the mornings when I couldn't feel a thing, when sadness became normal and silence became my friend. I wore my pain like perfume, I hid it like a scar. Nobody saw the distance between who I was and who we are. I became your forgiveness every time you disappeared. I became your understanding while drowning in my tears. I thought love meant patience, I thought love meant staying, but love should never require your soul to start fading. The girl who waited in the rain is not waiting anymore. She closed the old chapter and walked away from the door. The road may still be lonely, the sky may still be gray, but every step she takes now is one step away. She found her voice in silence, she found her strength in pain. She found a little sunshine after years of endless rain. The girl who thought she needed you to finally feel complete found the missing pieces were always underneath. The girl who waited in the rain is standing in the sun. The war inside her heart is finally almost done. The memories still visit, the scars still tell the truth, but she no longer belongs to the sadness left by you. You were the storm, you were the night, you were the darkness before the light. I waited for you until I realized the person I was waiting for was myself. I remember the night when your voice sounded different, like goodbye was already hiding between every sentence. You said you needed freedom, you said you needed time, but I heard the truth breaking behind your tired eyes. The moon was on the window, the room was cold and still. I was holding on to something that had already disappeared. I wanted one more moment, one more reason to stay, but some endings happen quietly before the final day. The hardest part of losing you was watching you leave while you were still standing right in front of me. That was the night you became a memory, a person I could touch but never really reach. You were the home I searched for, you were the storm I knew. I spent my whole life inside of you. Now I'm walking through the ashes of everything we made, learning that forever can still fade away. I kept your old messages like letters from a ghost, reading all the promises that hurt me the most. You said you'd never leave me, you said we'd make it through. Funny how forever changes when it's only one person holding two. I blame myself for everything, I questioned who I was. I thought if I was better, you would finally choose us. But love isn't supposed to feel like begging to be seen, like fighting every night for a place where you should be. There was a night you became a memory, not because I stopped loving, but because I started seeing you were the lesson hidden inside my deepest pain, the storm that almost broke me, but washed away the rain. I forgive the nights I waited, I forgive the tears I hid, I forgive the heart inside me that kept believing it. She only wanted someone who would stay through every season. She didn't know some people leave without needing a reason. That was the night you became a memory, and I became the person I was always meant to be. The road is still lonely, the sky is still gray, but I don't chase your shadow at the end of every day. I thought losing you would be the end of my story, but it was only the first page of finding myself again. You promised me forever, like forever was a place, like two broken people could outrun their mistakes. I built a little future inside your favorite words, held on to every always, even when it started to hurt. The morning after losing you was quieter than I thought. No lightning in the sky, no warning when you stopped. Just an empty side of the bed and a silence I could hear, the sound of realizing you were never really here. Sometimes the end doesn't arrive like thunder, sometimes it arrives with the sunrise. This is the morning after forever, the day after always died, the day I stopped pretending that we were still alive. Oh, heart saving something that couldn't live. The flowers on the table finally turned to gray, just like all the little promises you slowly threw away. I kept your favorite sweater until it lost your smell. Funny how a piece of fabric can hold a piece of hell. I learned to walk through mornings without checking if you care. I learned the world keeps turning even when nobody's there. The mirror shows a woman with tired but honest eyes. She doesn't look defeated, she looks like she survived. This is the morning after forever, and I'm still standing here. The girl who thought she needed you is finally becoming clear. I don't need another apology, I don't need another sign, I don't need someone else's love to prove this heart is mine. Maybe forever wasn't broken, maybe it was never ours. Maybe I was holding on to ashes, calling them flowers. Maybe the deepest heartbreak is the doorway to the truth. Maybe losing who I loved is how I found what I knew. This is the morning after forever, and the sky is turning gold. The house is still empty, but my hands aren't holding cold. The past can't keep its pictures, the past can't keep its rain. I won't trade another tomorrow for yesterday's pain. I thought forever ended when you left, but maybe forever was the moment I finally chose myself. I keep wondering about an ordinary day, the last one before everything began to change. Maybe it was a Tuesday morning, coffee in my favorite cup, windows open, music playing, before every silence started sounding like a warning. I wish I could remember the last joke I laughed at without looking to see if you were laughing too. No one notices a river changing course until the old path runs dry. When was the last time I sounded like me? Before every sentence needed your approval, before every dream had to fit inside your shadow. I don't remember the exact goodbye, only that one day my own voice stopped feeling familiar. The piano waits between each note like it's afraid to say too much. The steel guitar leans into the wind, carrying a sadness too quiet for words. I dust the bookshelf, fold the blankets, water the flowers. Life keeps moving even when my heart forgets. How depression doesn't stop the clock, it only slows the person listening to it. Some losses don't happen in one moment, they happen one small surrender at a time. When was the last time I sounded like me? Before apologizing for every feeling, before mistaking fear for devotion, I still know my own name. I'm only waiting for it to feel like mine again. If I could visit that ordinary girl, I'd tell her, don't shrink to make someone else comfortable. Don't confuse being needed with being loved. And when your heart whispers something isn't right, listen, even if no one else does. And maybe tomorrow I'll hear a little more of my own voice. Not louder, not stronger, just truer, like the first bird singing before sunrise. Quiet but certain, morning is coming. The felt pianos is coming. Heard an old song playing from a place I used to know, a melody from years ago, before I let myself go. There was a girl inside that music, a girl I almost lost. She laughed without pretending, she loved without a cost. She didn't fear the silence, she didn't fear the rain. She didn't think that loving meant carrying all the pain. I listened to her voice again, and tears fell from my eyes, because I finally remembered the person I left behind. Sometimes a forgotten song can bring you back to life. She's the girl in the old songs, the one I used to be, the one who had a heartbeat that belonged only to me. I buried her in memories, I covered her with tears. I thought she disappeared through all those lonely years, but she's still singing softly somewhere inside my soul. waiting for me to remember I was always whole. The piano cries softly like rain on a window pane, through the echoes of my pain. I see the old photographs, I see the younger eyes, a girl who believed tomorrow could still bring brighter skies. I don't want to become her again, I don't need to go back. She gave me all her courage to survive what I had. The heartbreak changed my story, the sorrow changed my view, but every broken chapter still carried me back to you. She's the girl in the old songs, and she's coming home tonight. She's learning how to dance again, she's finding her own light. She doesn't need a reason, she doesn't need a sign. She just needs to remember her heart was always mine. I whisper to the girl inside the melody, I'm sorry that I lost you, I'm sorry I couldn't see. You were waiting in the silence, you were waiting in the rain. You were the strongest part of me that survived the pain. She's the girl in the old songs, but now she has grown. She doesn't need another heart to make her feel at home. She lost a love forever, she lost a dream we knew, but she found the sweetest song, the one that belongs to you. I thought the old songs were memories, but they were pieces of me, calling me back home. I remember who I was before your favorite song, before I changed my rhythm to make your heart belong. I had 1,000 questions, I had 1,000 dreams, I had a little world that only belonged to me. Then I started measuring my happiness by you. I started losing pieces I never meant to lose. I called it love forever, I called it holding on, but somewhere in the middle, the girl inside me was gone. I searched for you everywhere, but I was the one missing. I lost a girl while don't regret your name. You were a part of my story, but you weren't my whole page. I am more than the ending, more than what we became, more than the broken pieces left behind by your goodbye. I lost a girl while loving you, but she's still breathing underneath the blue. She is waiting in the silence, she is waiting in the rain. She is waiting for me to say her name. Hello, old me. I know you feel forgotten. I know you feel tired. I know you feel broken, but you were never empty. You were never gone. You were just hidden, waiting for the storm to move on. I found the girl I lost in you, not the same heart, but a stronger truth. She carries the memories, she carries the scars, but she finally remembers who she really was. I lost myself loving you, but I found myself when I finally let go. I still remember mornings when I woke up feeling whole, before your name became the place where I buried my soul. I had dreams on my windows, I had songs in my heart, I had a future waiting before everything fell apart. And slowly I became someone who only knew your world. I forgot the little things that made me who I was. I stopped asking what I wanted, I stopped asking what I needed. I became a quiet shadow of the girl I used to be. Sometimes heartbreak doesn't break you, it just reveals how far you walked away from yourself. I miss the person I was before the goodbye, before I learned to hide my tears, before I forgot how to smile. I miss the she belonged, who didn't need another heart to tell her she was strong. I lost you, but I lost something more. I lost the person I was searching for. The piano cries softly like rain at 2 a.m. about the life I left behind. Your memories are fading, but my questions remain. Who am I without the love that carried all my pain? I look through old letters, I listen to old songs, trying to find the heartbeat that disappeared for so If I could meet her, I would hold her hand, tell her you survive things you never thought you can. You don't have to chase love, you don't have to disappear. You are enough, even when nobody is near. I am becoming the person I was before. Not untouched, not perfect, but I know myself more. I lost a love story, I lost a dream too, but I found the heart that was always true. I thought goodbye meant the end, but it was the first page of finding myself again. There was a girl behind my silence, a girl you never saw, a girl with endless dreams before she started feeling small. She laughed a little louder, she danced without a care, she carried sunlight with her everywhere. But I became your comfort, I became your place to fall. I became the person who gave you my all. I hid my broken feelings, I hid my deepest truth, 'cause I was so afraid of losing you. You knew the version of me that was trying to survive, not the girl underneath who was still alive. There was a version of me you never knew, the girl who had dreams before she loved you, the girl who had a voice, the girl who had a name, the girl who wasn't afraid to walk away from pain. I gave you my heart, I gave you my time, but I forgot the beautiful soul that was already mine. Now I'm searching through the pieces of the person I once knew, trying to become again the girl you never knew. Piano cries softly, like rain against the floor, through the memory stores, through the memories we stored. Your pictures are still fading, your words are almost gone, but the quiet after losing you is where I became strong. I don't regret the loving, I don't regret the tears. You were a part of my story through some of my hardest years, but I won't keep pretending that losing me was love. The heart I gave away was the heart I should have held. There was a version of me you never knew, and she is waking slowly from everything we went through. She still carries sadness, she still carries scars, but she remembers now how beautiful she was. Hello, forgotten girl, I know you waited long, I know you felt invisible, I know you felt gone, but I found your heartbeat underneath the pain, and I promise you forever I won't lose you again. There is a version of me I finally know she is not who she was, but she learned how to grow. I lost a love story